The views and opinions expressed herein are those of the author and do not necessarily reflect the views of the Cumulative Experience, its affiliates, or its employees. The Cumex presents He Really Walked In. Please read part 1, entitled She Heard About Me, if you had not. I heard the bedroom door slowly open and then I saw him peeking in. This was the first time I had someone walk in on me having sex, but I was in the zone, so I didn't stop. He walked closer to the bed and then he took a seat right in front of her. I thought to myself, is she going to be with the threesome or nah? I didn't know what to expect until I saw her look at him and then continue to take my dick. She gently looked into his eyes and said, would you like a blowjob? This was really tripping me out because I also didn't know what to expect. She asked him if she could suck his dick while I was already murdering her tight brown pussy with that perfect inner lining of pink. She reached for the zipper of his pants and before she pulled his dick out, he jumped up and said, maybe next time, I'm good. I just wanted to see what you guys were up to. Carry on. He then walked out the room and closed the door. I stopped fucking her from behind and then told her to ride my dick until she couldn't take it anymore. She gave me my favorite response, okay, and then told me to lay on my back. I lay down in the bed and watched her pussy swallow my dick. It was at this moment I knew she was about to fuck the living shit out of me. I think the fact that my boy walked in might have turned her on a little. As she rode my dick, her hands laid firm on my chest. Her facial expression showed me that she was focused and she meant business. I gave her pain by drilling her, and now she was going to bring uncomfortable pleasure by emptying my balls of sperm out into this magnum condom. I haven't ejaculated yet, but I was about to. I felt her pussy walls contracting on my hard pulsating dick. I was about to come and she knew it. She had like a fucking seventh sense for it because before I could scream I'm coming, she began to choke me. And I had never had a female induct me into the S&M lifestyle, but shit, I like it. I came harder than I ever could come. I became weak for a few seconds and couldn't get her off my dick. I got the craziest ticklish feeling on the tip, and she knew that I was finished. I pleaded with her to get up, but she kept putting her finger on my lips and continued to tell me, shut up and take it. The roles had flipped and now I was at the mercy of her pussy. I was grabbing the sheets hard and trying to make my dick get hard quick to get rid of this feeling. I then did what any real dude would do. I flipped her ass over and ate the fuck out her pussy. I gave her a taste last time, but this time I was going to eat it until she came on my pink lips. While I was eating it, she grabbed the back of my head and pulled me in deeper. I was so into eating her pussy that I inserted my whole entire tongue inside of her. I didn't care that my dick was just in there. I just wanted to give her pleasure. With her hands, she directed me to the sweet center of her nectar. As soon as I found her sweet spot, she locked my head in place by wrapping her legs around my neck. I couldn't move now, but I still could breathe, so I kept tearing her pussy apart. I felt a mixture of her pussy juice and my saliva sliding down my chin and throat. In her softest and gentle voice, she said, I'm about to come, nigga, don't stop. When she said that, I sped my tongue up even faster to the point I was beginning to get dizzy by doing donut holes on her clit. She was coming and I felt her walls contracting and fluctuating on my tongue and lips. She came and then she unwrapped her legs very fast and then tried to push me off her clit. I wasn't trying to hear none of that. It was my turn to give her undeniable pleasure. She was going to take this tongue and lips for longer than she expected. After about a few seconds of me resisting, I finally let her go and then she rolled over on her side and began to breathe heavy. I then asked her how many times did she come, and she responded, I stopped counting after 3. I saw this sexcapade as a journey and I long war of sexual beings between the two of us. I just laid there and kept licking my lips. She rolled over and saw me doing that and she began to lick my throat, chin, and lips. She loved the taste of her pussy and it turned me on. This was truly the best sex I ever had and I wanted to know when the next session would be, so I asked her, when can we do this again? And she responded, boy, after that, you can fuck me whenever you want, whether it's in class or in the middle of a campus program. Just bring that dick the same way you did today. I smirked and said, so I just want you to know that I didn't know he was going to walk in like that. She just laughed and said, I love sex, so I was going to be down with it. I was going to suck his dick. I responded, so let's get a threesome next time to see you, if you can take 2 dicks at the same time. She laughed and said, I'm with it. And then she got dressed and put her number in my cell and then left. We didn't speak for like 5 days, and I was hanging with my boys driving through Buffalo. And it was a slow night for us, so we started telling sex stories. I told my story, my boy said, "Yo, hit her up and see if she down with the get down." I said, "Alright," and then called her. She picked up fast and laughed and said, "You want more of this pussy, huh?" I tried to play her by saying, "It was alright, but it could be better." She responded, "But you wasn't saying that when you was begging me to take it out." Damn, she got me there, though. I told my boy I had her on speakerphone, so I had to mute her when I said that. I unmuted the phone and then asked her, "Are you ready to take 2 dicks now?" She responded, "Hurry up and come over." I responded back and said, "I'll be there in 10 minutes. She said, "Okay, but hurry up. I have an 8 a.m. class." I said, "Bet," and then hung up. My boy and I was crazy excited, like the moment a boy finds out that his dick is big by a chick just simply telling him. Sad but true. She was racing to her crib down Main Street. Then we were off to UB North Campus. I had 2 Magnums and he had 2. We were strapped up, and when we got to her door, she opened up the door in a Hello Kitty white and pink bathrobe. We said, "What's up?" and then walked inside. We sat on the couch and talked about bullshit for like 10 minutes, talking about who UB was going to get for Springfest coming. My boy texted me, "How can we start this off?" Before I could respond, she said, "Come on, come in the room, y'all." She walked in first, and then we followed behind her. Once again, she sat on the bed and asked us, "How do you want to start?" I laughed and said, "The same way we started last time." She reached for my zipper, then pulled my dick out and put it in her mouth slowly as she kept eye contact. My boy didn't want to wait. He pulled out his dick and did the most unthinkable thing. He took his dick out and then began to be continued. Buffalo State College, UB North Campus. The Cumex. Follow us at thecumex.com.